Something. And I am good to go.
All right. We are recording now. It's the Sini-Gang. A boogie with.
Sternum Supernova?
And Brother Butterfly.
So, what's going on, peoples?
Yeah, just so people know, as we're doing this recording, we actually have the World Cup game, Argentina versus Bosnia. So if anything happens where you hear people go, react, that's where the reaction is coming from. Like that. Like that.
Nah.
So
Sounds like you're very excited about this there, Sterno.
not as much as you guys are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big soccer fan. I'm not a really sports guy.
I'm not either.
But
I am every 4 years. This is like the greatest thing ever.
It is the World Cup. There's only 32 countries participating, around the earth here. So
yeah.
See, you just gotta pick a team and go with it. Like right now we're watching Argentina and Bosnia Herzegovina or whatever.
I haven't been able to determine which team was which yet, man. But I do.
Argentina's wearing light blue stripes,
The blue stripes. Okay.
and Bosnia is dark blue solids.
Okay. I guess what I've noticed is that
If you knew the Argentina flag, you would have known right away.
See.
Which is the same color as their jersey.
So,
I am culturally illiterate.
And also on Argentina, there's this guy named Lionel Messi, who is known as the best soccer player in the world today.
So if we gotta pick a team and go with it, I'm just gonna pick the underdog. Like it's.
You're picking Bosnia.
Yeah, just because it'd be cool to see.
Yeah, now you have something to cheer for.
It's their first visit to the World Cup.
Right. So, and all this stuff was explained to me by El Boogie before we started recording.
You just like to go against the flow. I think you and Boogie just like to butt heads all the
No,
time.
I'm picking Argentina for this one. Oh, yeah, butt heads, yeah.
No, I'm not I just wanted to pick somebody.
Butting heads.
Okay, fine. I'm doing the American thing and rooting for the underdog.
Okay.
See, I got my Team USA jersey ready. I got a Clint Dempsey shirt. He's one of the players on the USA
Clueless.
team.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm cheering for Team USA. I don't know about you guys.
I'll cheer for Team USA even if we're like favored to win. Like
they're not on TV right now.
I'm just saying,
they will be when we're recording.
And when they are, I will be. So.
Do you know when they're playing?
I have no
See,
idea.
I've already set my calendar, cleared the calendar.
Oh my gosh.
Monday at 6
Yeah,
p.m.
he did that 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, they announced it last year.
We even talked about this last night. I don't even remember. I was like, oh yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not a big soccer fan. I do watch it, and the thing is, you probably just never seen a really exciting game, like the kind of game
Because soccer is not exciting.
Oh, that's your opinion.
I've seen some fun games. I'm not saying
There have been some of the greatest sports moments I've seen in my life have been in soccer. I mean, 4 years ago when the U.S. scored and won the game and went to the second round, I don't think I've ever celebrated by myself in the house more than I have at that moment. And I watch a lot of sports. I mean, it's one thing when your favorite basketball team wins, a championship, or let's say Manny Pacquiao wins something, and we all cheer.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's something when soccer's different. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it is the number one sport in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's probably a reason for that.
Is it like the Olympic feeling, kind of, but not?
So that's what the World Cup is. It's more of an Olympic feeling because you're cheering for your country. But then the fact that it's soccer is a different monster all in its own. Because I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I'm not a soccer expert.
There's for me, I haven't been exposed to too much soccer, and so I haven't invested too much of or I'm not invested in it. You know what I mean? So I have nothing to lose or gain by watching it. So, but I think what I have watched, it's been entertaining.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I don't want to down the sport, but I'm just saying I've actually even played intramural soccer back in the day.
Right.
And so
I mean, watching with guys like you guys who get more excited, I get more of a boogie. But I kind of just it transfers it kind of by association. But if I'm watching it by myself, I'm not going to be as excited because it's not like.
You don't know that. Do you watch by yourself?
I
No.
watch a little bit. I mean,
a little bit. You have to sit down and watch the whole game.
Yeah, you got to invest.
It's like a movie. You can't just watch a little bit of the movie and say, that's cool. You got to start from the beginning to the end and like,
okay.
It all comes together.
Right. I understand what you're saying there because that's how I do with movies. I don't watch if I have to catch it from the middle. I won't watch the movie at all until I can see the whole thing. So I understand. Okay.
I mean, you got to sometimes like let's say one team's struggling to score and they keep shooting and shooting and shooting and they can't get it in, and at the last minute they get one in. It's like, such a celebration. But yeah, you have a month. There's gonna be soccer on TV.
A month, huh? I didn't
for
realize
the next
that.
month.
Okay, cool.
It's a 1 month thing. 32 teams, round robin, first
I
round.
didn't know it was that long. I thought it was
And
One weekend.
like a week or two.
Yeah. Is it daily? Is it or like?
The first round is daily.
Okay.
There's a couple games every day. Once they start knocking teams out, then it'll start
Spacing out.
yeah, spacing out.
Okay.
Hold
on. I just saw the logo. What is the logo? Was that two hands going around?
Two hands holding a ball
Ah.
Is it just two?
or blocking a
I
ball.
thought it was a bunch of hands. Is it just two? Oh, okay.
I'm not sure which logo you're talking about. You're talking about that logo you see on the back holding a ball. It says Brazil, and then there's like a little hand holding a ball in the
No,
air.
the one that just popped up on the
It had,
screen
like,
earlier.
2014 inside
Yeah,
of it.
2014.
I don't know. I missed it.
It looked like two hands doing this.
Saving the ball, or like a
Or
goalie.
blocking a goalie blocking or something.
Yeah.
That could be it, because you can't really use hands in soccer. I don't know if you know that, Sterno.
What? There's no hands in soccer except for goalies?
Except the goalie.
No way.
Yeah, that's actually a foul.
Oh,
If-
wow. You're talking to the big
Use
guy.
your arms, wrist, elbow.
You know what I
and-
always whenever we were in grade school, it's like, oh, Jono's the goalie. I'm like, damn it. Because I'm the big
cover area
Yeah.
coverage, right?
And after a while, they realized I needed someone faster to be a goalie. It's like, no, you're not goalie anymore. I'm like,
Dang,
all right, fine.
I'd rather be a goalie, because if you're not a goalie, you're running a lot.
a lot.
I mean, I don't know if you see how much these guys
Oh,
run.
yeah, I remember.
It's an endurance
I-
sport for sure, man. There's
Yeah.
2 substitutions per period.
No, 3 per game.
3 per game.
Yeah.
That's even worse than what I was saying. I was trying to give him 2 per period, man. At least, man. Dang, 3 per game.
There's a quote in like the movie Dogma about how exhausting soccer is or something. I remember somebody saying it. I think it was Matt Damon who said it. Oh, he was talking about like destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. He was like, yeah, like mass destruction. There's nothing more exhausting than, with the exception of soccer, like, or something like that.
That's funny. The Philippines, I mean, they don't have a team in the World Cup, but they are getting better. I mean, I'd say in the past 5-6 years,
5-6
the
years.
sport's grown exponentially.
What was the name of this team? You told me about it before.
The ASCAL.
Yeah,
The Philippine national team, aka the ASCAL. Do you know what an ASCAL is?
I forgot. You told me this, and I don't remember.
It's like a stray dog, or like a fighting dog, a dog that'll
Oh,
fight.
okay, yeah.
A dog
yeah.
fight.
It's like sort of like a stray dog,
So
sort
they're
of.
like scrappy.
Scrappy dog kind of thing.
Okay.
The
That's cool.
ASCALs. Yeah,
That's a good image for someone who's not, trying to fight to get higher. So.
I mean they just played a tournament in Asia 2 weeks ago, and I forgot what the name of the tournament was. Some Asian tournament, big Asian tournament with a bunch of countries, and they made it to the finals, and they just barely lost a close one.
To who they lose to?
Oh, I don't remember.
Of course, you would ask that question, right? You want specific details. We're just trying to give general information here.
I would say Indonesia, maybe. Indonesia or Malaysia. I don't remember. But it's a big thing that they made it to the finals. And just the popularity of the sport, because we all know basketball is like number 1 in the Philippines.
Right.
But I'd say soccer is starting to challenge it. I mean, if you're into a lot of our listeners, they're very they're very Americanized, or you know, they don't really pay attention to what's happening in the Philippines. But
Right.
if you're in the Philippines, you all of a sudden you've been inundated with in the past 5 years soccer, because the team has won some big games, and all of a sudden everybody. I mean, even the people that don't care about soccer, there's a lot of ladies and
Starting a bandwagon, huh?
yeah, basically they don't watch soccer, but everyone knows who the Azcals are. They're becoming superstars and stuff.
All right.
I mean, it's a good thing. It's a cool thing to see what's happening in the Philippines with soccer. Because I'd say maybe 10 years ago, no one even knew there was a soccer team. But
10 seconds ago, I didn't know there was a
exactly.
soccer team.
But the thing is that the soccer
Spoken about it
team,
before, you know.
the soccer team is probably the most popular thing behind Manny Pacquiao right now in the Philippines.
Wow. That's
There's
pretty.
Manny Pacquiao, there's the Azcals, and there's nothing.
Wow.
That says much about our.
Donaire? How about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but Donaire doesn't reach where the Azcals are.
Okay.
He's not that popular. There's nothing as popular as Manny Pacquiao and the Azcals. So I mean that's just to show you how popular the soccer team is in the Philippines. They're superstars. They got a couple brothers from England, Phil and James Younghusband, and they got another dude from Germany. His name's Schrock. And there's two from Virginia, one from Falls Church and one that went to Virginia Commonwealth, VCU.
You're speaking of the Azcals?
Yeah. They're they have Filipino descent, so they can play
I see.
for Team Philippines. Like if I had any,
Athletic ability?
if I was a little bit good with soccer, I would try out for the Azcals, because I have.
You're
Filipino
past
descent.
your prime, dude.
I'm saying if I did,
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
You're
saying-
eligible.
yeah,
Not that you would make the cut, but you're eligible.
I would try out. Yeah, if I was any good at soccer in the United States.
Have you played any soccer?
Yeah, I played intramurals.
Oh,
I
okay.
almost scored. I'm pretty decent in soccer, but I'm not gonna say I'm good, but I hold my own.
I don't
If-
think,
if-
I don't
if-
think you can dribble now, man, and run. I don't think you're coordinated enough to do that, man.
I'm actually pretty good at dribbling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with dribbling. I can.
I think you get stolen every time, man.
Nah, I'm pretty good with soccer. I have soccer shoes. I have soccer cleats.
Oh no, because he has soccer cleats. He's good.
Well, it just shows that I've
Didn't
played.
you use that for football?
No, I have football cleats for football.
Oh, okay.
I have soccer cleats for soccer. So I'm just saying, I played enough to actually buy
By
soccer
cleats. Okay, all right. You were invested, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I can hold my own, but like I said, I'm not gonna. I could play a pickup game of soccer, but I hate the endurance thing. So after 10 minutes, I hate the game. I'm not gonna. I don't want to run anymore. That's the only thing I hate about it. If there were substitutions all the time, I'd be all over it. But yeah, I played intramurals. Yeah, when we played intramurals, I still remember my one almost goal. I broke away, and I actually had two almost goals, but
Was
there
that
was
the
one.
correct team? Is that what we're talking about?
There was two. There was a correct and a non-correct. The correct team I don't care about, because that was just for fun. That was never anything serious. I never took it seriously. Maybe other people did. The guys team we played on, that's the one I think about all the time, where they put me into the game, and then all of a sudden I broke away and I almost scored. My kick was a little weak and the goalie caught it. But if I took one more dribble or one more fake, I would have had the goalie dead in his tracks. I mean, this is like long time
I am
ago.
so tempted to get a
Oh,
soccer
man.
goal now, man, and just.
You want to test me?
Yes.
You're gonna test me?
Yes.
I used to practice. I used to practice goals
Oh my
from like 20 feet or 30 feet, 50 feet away, seeing how far I can get it.
I
And,
bet you
bending
would
it and all
snap
that.
your ankle now, man, trying to kick that
No.
ball that
When do we
hard.
become the old guys trying to relive our athletic glory days? Just, I'll get the soccer goal right now, and I'll show
Let's
you.
go, man. Walmart, here we come, man.
Oh my gosh.
Right in your backyard,
Oh
Sterno,
my
man. We're gonna
gosh.
set it up, man. You can be goalie again for old time's sake.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna be the defensive guy, stealing the ball from Boogie's dribbling, man.
Whatever. You can't even run backwards anymore, I bet.
Ooh, called you out.
I will break your ankle with a slide tackle.
Oh,
That's
that's scary.
funny-
That's a
not
scary
funny
thought.
anymore.
Now. I know. Like, okay, you just got serious there for a
I know.
second.
When you're young, you don't care about that kind of stuff.
Right.
When you're
I'll
older, like,
heal. I'll get better.
yeah.
Now it's like that's permanent damage, man.
Well, miss work. Who knows what
The
kind
bills will
of
pile up.
I know,
I'll go into
rehab.
bankruptcy. You know.
therapy. Oh gosh, no.
So much goes into it now, man.
No. I'm not even part of this conversation. I'm like, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I cheer for the Philippines national team anytime they play. I mean, I watch them online all the time.
All right.
I mean, I sort of know one of the players, so that sort of helps too. But I have an Ask House jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wear my Team USA jersey here, but then I'm gonna watch the game. The game's tomorrow. I also didn't want to wear the jersey today, then
Tomorrow.
sweating it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wear it tomorrow. So I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Team USA. I believe that we will win. That's our motto. I don't know if you knew that.
That's our motto.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
That's cool.
It's actually really hype. You know, it's a really cool thing when they say it. They have one guy yell, "I!" And the whole crowd yells, "I!" Then I believe. The whole crowd, I believe. Then I believe we. You're gonna hear more of it later.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah. When one person does it, it's not as
I know,
powerful
it's-
as the whole group doing it.
It loses.
I
its
get
impact.
what you're saying though. Well,
But, I don't know. I heard the head coach for some reason doesn't believe in the team though.
No, he doesn't believe that we're gonna win.
Win.
That really defeats the whole
No,
slogan.
see, I know that's funny.
He's like,
He doesn't believe we're gonna win the World Cup.
we're gonna give it our best effort, but I don't think our team's gonna win the cup this
He's
year.
being realistic.
Which you don't really want to say though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to say that. That's what I'm saying. But he said it. He publicly announced that, man.
Yeah.
He got a lot of flack for that, but he's realistic. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna win the World Cup. I mean, I hope we win a few games and make our move, but I mean, I don't think we're gonna win the whole thing
I
either.
mean, I've heard a few things too. I think like one of the best U.S.
Yeah.
soccer players not even on the team or something like that.
No. Well,
He wasn't he?
he was. This guy Landon Donovan. He's played in 3 other World Cups. This would have been his 4th World Cup.
Oh, so he's
This would have been 12 years.
And he was Olympian, right? He did.
All right.
Yeah, he did the Olympics. And like I said, 4 years ago, when U.S. scored a goal, and it was one of my greatest sports moments ever when I cheered and everything, it was scored by Landon Donovan. He scored that goal. But the thing is, there's a lot of good players on the team now.
I got you.
And
you're only allowed 3 substitutions per game.
no, even without the substitution thing, you're only allowed
How many?
32
30?
people on a
Yeah.
team, or 28 or something.
How many's on the field?
I was
11.
gonna ask that question
11.
too. Okay, 11.
11. And in his position, there are 4 really good players already on the team. So he's got to knock off one of the 4 great players. You know, I mean, it'd be nice to have him because of experience and just, you know, just because of his legendary status.
Right.
But it's like if let
They
me
did it in the gymnastics where like somebody who didn't have the same.
the chick,
Yeah.
the girl.
Wasn't there like
That's a little different.
Is it different? Oh, okay.
That's a little different because it's a girl who had been doing good recently,
But she didn't go to
and then she did bad in one
the
event.
trials. The word trials.
Yeah, the trials for the Olympics.
Right. Okay. So that's different.
That's a little different. Whereas this is, you know, I mean, it's like when 4 years ago, I'm sure you've heard of David Beckham,
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
and you know he's a good soccer player. But
Yes.
4 years ago, he's one of the oldest soccer players out there. But England still put him on the team, you know, sort of as a, I guess, ceremonial player, or
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not as fast as he used to be or as good, but they still put him on the team.
Yeah.
Basically, if they had put Landon Donovan on the team, that would have sort of been. I mean, he's still good. He can still play. And it is controversial, you know, them leaving him off the team.
Did those guys just hit head to
Yeah.
head?
Yeah, they bumped heads, and
Ouch.
And then one guy had a delayed reaction.
yeah, and they're bringing out the stretcher now.
Oh crap. Ouch.
So don't expect me to be doing any of that crazy
Do
stuff.
you do headers when you play soccer?
I did. I sucked at it though.
Okay, I just wondered. 'Cause- Ouch.
Yeah, they both jumped up and they both tried to head the ball, ended up hitting each other's heads.
Oh, the other guy got hit in the temple almost, like close to his temple.
That's every game though. It's just the dude probably broke his eye socket bone or whatever.
Suck it up. What are you trying to say with that? I'm like, yeah, with every game, but it's still bad.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm all in for football.
Football.
I'm telling you, just sit down and watch a game.
I might have to invest in a video game.
FIFA?
FIFA. Get back into soccer, man.
I was thinking I could watch Shaolin soccer. Or bend it like Beckham.
I mean, I know it's hard to watch soccer because there's a lot of running around and very little scoring. But when the scores happen, it's
That's what you live for. You're like,
exciting.
yes!
Yeah, and even the almost scores where
Yeah.
the goalie makes a great save, stuff like that.
That's why it's so horrible when you miss a score. Like, oh my God, I missed it.
And then women's soccer is, I probably like women's soccer more than men's
Now,
soccer.
isn't it in soccer where they, the opposing teams exchange
Jerseys? Yeah, at the end of the game, it's sort of a respect thing or it's a tradition. Like if you were playing against somebody or you guys became friends or whatever over a match or game, you exchange jerseys.
But it's not like a given thing.
No, you don't have to. It's
Okay.
it's a tradition though.
Okay.
It's not like all 11 guys are going to take their jerseys
Yeah, I
off and
was
give it to
gonna say.
somebody.
Oh, okay.
But it happens. But I'm I don't want nobody study jersey.
I gotta say, no thanks. I'm good, man. High five, man. We're good. Cool.
Them jerseys like $150 too.
Well, you were just telling us last night about the guy that with all the parking tickets, right?
Yeah, Mario Balotelli. He's a guy who plays for Italy. He's a superstar, and when I say superstar, he's
Megastar.
yeah, like in Europe.
Iconic.
Yeah, in Europe, he's the kind of guy that gets mobbed everywhere he goes.
Okay.
That kind of superstar. But he's also
A
He's-
parking violator.
no, he probably makes more news off the field than he does with his soccer.
Oh.
I mean, he's a great soccer player, but he's
kind of
not
like a Dennis Rodman.
exactly. He's like Dennis Rodman, whereas a lot of people know him outside of the sport just because of all of the women he's been sleeping with and all the stuff all the trouble he gets into.
Bad as I want to be.
And I was telling Sterno that he's piled up hundreds of parking tickets. This is one little story of his, but he's piled up hundreds of parking tickets. And every now and then they'll tow his car when they find his car because he has all these parking tickets, which he never pays for.
Okay.
He doesn't pay for parking
So it
tickets.
just keeps adding up, huh?
Yeah, and I mean he doesn't. He's so rich, he believes he's above the law. So
Oh.
when he goes somewhere to a restaurant, he'll just pull his car up to to the restaurant and leave it in the middle of the street, and go into the restaurant, kind of thing.
Wow.
One of those guys.
Mhm.
And then eventually, sometimes he'll get his car towed, and he just oh well, and he just buys another car rather than. And he sleeps with women, all kinds of women. You should look. I'm not gonna get into him right now, but he has an interesting life.
Sounds like it.
Life.
Jeez.
Yeah, they'll probably make a movie about his life
There you
one
go.
day.
I want to be a soccer player now.
Yeah, they got all the women. I mean, have you heard of Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo?
I have.
I did, as a matter of fact, yesterday morning.
Yeah. Was it a girl that told you about him?
Yes.
Exactly. Women love soccer
It
players.
was I think Good Morning America or something. And it was like,
Uh huh.
the 3 reasons to watch world soccer. And
Uh,
Cristiano Ronaldo was the main reason.
I mean, I am not gay, but that man is handsome.
okay. There's nothing wrong with saying that. It's a
The
good
man
looking
is
guy.
handsome.
Yeah.
I didn't take note of that, man, when they posted his picture.
Did you see him with the shirt off though?
That's just,
Okay,
that was with the shirt
that's getting
off.
close to the line there. That's getting really close to the line.
He looked bony to me.
Oh man, Bosnia almost scored right now. They had a header that the goalie made an awesome save.
There we go.
Oh!
So close.
All right, that's enough about soccer.
Yeah.
That's enough about soccer.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, I'm personally, I mean, you guys are into soccer. I'm like, Game of Thrones season finale tonight, so I'm waiting for that. I'm kind of in nerd anticipation or geek anticipation for that. I was watching they're showing a bunch of episodes in a row.
Like a marathon.
Yeah, marathon. And when you walked in, I'm like, oh, do you want to watch soccer? Okay, I can. I mean,
You've already seen all the episodes of Game of
I know,
Thrones.
but it gets you you get the whole
See,
thing going.
See.
It's the season where it culminates to the final.
That's how Boogie is with soccer, man.
Right. I mean, that's fine. I'm not
Yeah, but he's seen all these episodes already. He's just watching them again.
to get the full thing, you know.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
That's horrible. Why would I do that?
Wasting your life away, dude.
Yeah.
Be productive, will
Not
you?
like I read the books and then watching the
Dang.
episodes more than once.
Dang.
Then watch the marathon, and then to watch the final.
There are things that we've been begging you to watch that you have not watched yet.
There are.
And yet you're watching
You're
something
watching
over and over
again.
Yep.
What a punk.
That's how I roll.
What do you think about the episode where they had all that big war? The last episode, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like it or not like it?
It was okay. It was good, but
You didn't like it.
no, it wasn't bad. I can see why people weren't happy with it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, because every season, I don't know if you know about the episode 9 thing about every season.
No.
Every season, episode 9 is like the best episode. You didn't know about this, you
No.
Game of Thrones fan, you.
No.
Episode 9, season 1.
Rewatch all the episode 9s.
Do you remember what happened in episode 9, season 1?
No.
Red Wedding.
Oh, that was Red Wedding. Okay.
Episode 9, season 2. The Blackwater. Oh, not Blackwater. The war at.
Get it right, Boogie.
Yeah. The war of. I know what you're saying.
What's the name of that war? You don't even know it.
The one
Come on, you just
the King's
rewatched it.
Landing Where it was the Battle of Blackwater, I think.
Is it called Blackwater?
I think it is Blackwater.
Okay, yeah, that one. That was
think it's-
that was an awesome episode.
I think you got them
That
switched around.
yeah,
Season one
they,
was-
yeah, I got it backwards.
Yeah, but season 1 was Blackwater. Season 2.
Which one was the one with where Ned Stark's in trouble? Was that episode 9, season 1? I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But it's a thing. Episode 9 of every season.
So you say that this season 9 didn't live up to the hype?
It looks like they tried though. I liked it.
I liked it too. But I can see why some people were like,
The whole thing was one big war where they're attacking the wall.
I know something happened. Anyway, but yeah, I know.
You just spoiled Game of Thrones for me, man.
Nah, that's
that's like a minor thing.
there's this thing called the wall, which is like a
A wall.
No.
a wall of ice,
Pretty much.
which is like hundreds of feet in the air.
It separates like the continent because
There's like bad things that happen on one side of the wall
The north.
and civilization on the other side of the wall.
yeah, pretty much.
And all these monsters and bad people are slowly migrating to civilization, and they built
They're
this
going
giant
to-
wall to
yeah.
stop the bad people.
The north is bad. The highest part of the north is where there's bad stuff.
So they built this giant wall, and all these people are there to protect it. And this last episode, the monster people or bad people tried to get through the wall.
The wildlings.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. But I can understand some people were thinking more. I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. I think it was the episode before was the one with the really gory ending to one of the characters.
Yep.
So you couldn't keep. I mean, if you kept up with the same level of intensity, I mean, it was still an intense episode, but I think it was kind of it was a change of pace slightly, whereas instead of like one-on-one battle, it was more of a overall melee thing going on. So I enjoyed it.
The cool thing about the show, Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
is anything can happen. Like, anybody could die.
Yeah.
Anybody could die. I mean,
That's the world for you, man.
Yeah, but in books, like a lot of times, okay, this person is like a person that's never going to be touched until maybe the end.
let's take a popular show out right now and let's Game of Thrones it.
Oh, let's say we're watching Chuck.
Let's say no, not Chuck's not. We know Chuck because we're geeks.
Okay.
But let's say Friends.
Okay, you go back
Even further.
I know.
Well, I'm trying to think of something popular that everybody knows.
Oh, what's popular that everybody knows?
Let's just show that people
Oh,
watch today.
Oh,
A Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. Okay,
Let's
yeah.
say all of a sudden Sheldon dies.
Oh no, that can't happen.
Like early on. You're like, what? What? I just started to
And
like
then-
Sheldon.
and then-
Sheldon was important to the story. Sheldon was a guy that would. Yeah, and then.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching The Big Bang Theory, let's say the main characters are
Leonard.
Leonard and Penny and Sheldon.
Yeah.
Leonard and Sheldon. and they kill off Leonard and Sheldon. Now you're left with other people. It's like, what the hell? The show's about them. Now it's about other people. And then you might kill them off, and then you go with Penny, a story about Penny or something.
Yeah.
That's your Game of Thrones.
No, they'll be like, hey, let's have this party. And all of a sudden, a bunch of people just die. So those are the kind of things that happen. You know, people, that's the Game of Thrones. It just, you don't know. But they make you feel better because they show a lot of naked women.
Yeah, there's a lot of titties.
Yeah. So.
It's funny, we talked about this before, how we were trying to explain to Brother Butterfly about how there's titties in every episode, right?
Yeah.
Well, the next episode, there was like no titties. I wanted to prove my point. I watched. I'm like, there's no titties in this episode.
With the one with
I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
But it's the one not. In fact, there were no titties in this past episode.
Hmm.
The big war, or were there?
I'm trying to think if there were.
Were
I don't think
there?
there were. I don't think there were.
Because there were barely any women in
No,
this last episode. I mean, there were some.
Yeah.
There was a couple women, but they were fighting.
Yeah.
The episode before this one, though, there was some nice
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good
jammers
scene.
on the screen.
Good scene.
I screenshot that bitch.
It's on my DVR still.
I was like, wow. Hello, Game of Thrones.
I am in total agreement with you, Boogie.
I was like, wow, that chick is hot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I didn't even think about her until like.
Until she got naked?
I know. Well, I mean, I was like, oh, she's kind of attractive. All of a sudden, boom. I'm like, oh, hello.
Who was that?
And then she didn't like, you know. Anyway, it was just there for like a good long time. Very
And
good.
that scene is about, there's these group of men who are castrated at birth.
Yeah, pretty much.
So basically they're growing up without any,
Balls.
yeah,
Yep.
without any sexual tensions or
They're called the
Hormones.
They're called the
Yeah.
unsullied.
they're called the unsullied because they don't want
They're
to.
bred for war only. They're not
Oh, yeah.
supposed
They only want to do war. They don't care about women.
That's,
No,
that's how they're raised.
And this chick was naked. And
they're making war, not love, huh?
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, this chick was naked, and one of these unsullied dudes was like, "Whoa, I'm feeling a little horny."
Little Randy, all right.
They even discussed, like, so what exactly do they do to the unsullied?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, how much did they cut off? Is there still a little bit there? It's funny.
Yeah.
Did they? What did they say?
Did they take the twig with the brick?
Yeah, did they take the twig with the berries?
I'm like, wow. I mean, they could say Franks and beans. That would be, you know, but twig. I was like, twig and berries. Okay, yeah. It's a good show.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I watch it.
Yeah.
It's up there in quality. I like it better than Walking Dead
Oh yeah, definitely.
because you know
That's
that's.
saying a lot, right?
In fact, if you wanted to Game of Thrones Walking Dead, we would have killed Rick season 2. See, right? We watch Walking Dead knowing Rick's not going to die, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe one of the characters might die, but they're not going to they're not going to kill people every episode. You might get a death every now and then
Right.
in Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and when you do get a death, it's sort of a big thing.
Right.
But then if you were to Game of Thrones it, Daryl might be dead already.
Yeah. Very much.
And if that ever happens, people would be in uproar. They'll be like, "What the hell happened?"
You'd be like, oh, Glenn and Maggie. I love the way the couple's going. They have a good future. Then all of a sudden, dead. That's how it would be.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, there's this new character on Game of Thrones. This
Not Oberyn, is it?
yeah, Oberyn.
Oh.
At the beginning of the season, I tell Sterno, "That's my dude. I like him."
And I'm trying not to laugh.
The thing about the show, don't get attached to anybody.
Yeah, attachments are bad.
As soon as you get attached to somebody, they kill them.
I was like,
I'm not spoiling anything by anybody. I'm just saying, don't get attached to anybody. But yeah, I'm excited too. I like it.
right.
Game of Thrones. Getting a little medieval. Swords and all. And dragons. They got dragons. Don't even talk about the dragons.
I know. Well, I was trying to give him something to ooh, there's dragons in it, like a little bit of surprise.
It sounds like my kind of series, man. Just it's unfortunate. It's an HBO thing.
Yeah, it's an HBO thing. I watch it illegally. I don't have
He
HBO.
just volunteers that. Yeah, watch it. I have HBO. So.
Yeah, I don't watch it through HBO. Let's just say that.
Mm.
I watch it on my computer all the time. Um, yep, that's our lives. So then basketball season's about to end.
Yeah, we're on the eve of a Spurs final victory here.
Yeah, I'll admit it. They're gonna win. I'm not gonna.
They have been giving the Heat a butt whooping.
Is it the? I mean, I haven't been watching the last few games, so is it the Spurs are playing really awesome, or the
Yeah.
Heat's been playing really bad?
They're just
Is it a
The Heat.
combination?
The Heat.
the,
I mean,
the Heat have no answer. They have no defense for what
no,
they're
the
doing.
Spurs have been playing out of this world.
Okay.
They've been playing like people possessed. I think they are playing the best I've ever seen any basketball team play ever.
Cool.
That's how good they are playing right now. So I can't say anything bad about
Men
that.
on a mission.
Yeah, they're playing crazy. I mean, that game 3 or 4, what was it?
Both.
Yeah, they just went off. Like they weren't missing anything, no matter what they did. They
Yeah.
could have closed their eyes and threw the ball in the air. And
That
still
was,
would've
that
went
was
over the hoop.
game 3.
Exactly.
Game 4 took a little while for them to pull away, but once they did, they didn't look back, man.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah.
3 was just lights out already. So, take that, you Miami Heat fans.
Did you know Kevin James' wife is Filipino? You know who Kevin James is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know his wife was Filipino though.
Yeah.
That explains it.
That explains what.
I don't know.
I thought you'd come out with some really insightful commentary here.
Why he's so funny?
Oh.
You gotta be.
She's pretty too.
What?
I mean, she's a little hottie. Congratulations, Kevin James.
Yeah, good job. Good job on that.
I've never been into Kevin James. I mean, as a fan or not into his looks or anything.
He's not as handsome as Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's no Ronaldo to me.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, what's her name?
Oh.
She has a funky name, like Devero or
I just
something.
looked at the image gallery, so let me go back.
Yeah.
Stefiana Dela Cruz.
Yeah, Stefiana Dela Cruz. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's been stuff, you know, Adam Sandler's been talking about how he's been eating Filipino food and all this and all this other stuff. And,
Hey, she's cute.
Yeah.
yeah. He must have did his hitch moves. He must have did
Cleaning the ear,
going
swabbing the ear, or whatever that was.
he went 90% and she did the other 10. What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That's just some random thing that just popped in my head right now. I don't know why. I don't know why Kevin James just popped in my head.
Do you often think of Kevin James?
No, I often think of women.
Okay, that works for me.
I often think of other women, other guys' wives. I don't know.
That I don't
That's
know.
different.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. She is pretty though. Yeah.
Yeah. Just she's an actress or something. I think that might be how they met.
Oh.
She's like one of those people that try to be extras in movies and stuff or something.
Yeah, she looks kind of familiar, but I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen her before.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, Sterno.
No.
What's your favorite Kevin James movie besides Hitch? Or is it Hitch?
I was probably gonna say Hitch.
Because he's made a lot of bad movies. Mall Cop, Paul Bart.
We
Paul
saw
Blart.
that one in the theater, didn't we? Paul
No,
Blart.
I didn't. You might have.
Oh no, not that one. I'm thinking.
Oh, we saw the other one.
Observe and Report.
Observe and Report,
That's what we
which
saw.
came out at the same time
Yeah, that's why I got mixed up.
about mall cops
Yeah, I know. Which is
with
like,
Seth Rogen.
like, what are the odds? Come on, man.
The one where he was a teacher and became a UFC fighter.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's
Selma Hayek.
surprisingly
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That was a what's the name of that? I'm gonna say Breaking Bad.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It didn't get popular, but for some reason it was surprisingly good.
Because it was one of those true comedy
Yeah,
movies.
it actually had a story to it.
Yeah.
It's not one of those, like Adam Sandler movies, which is what I followed. It wasn't like Paul Blart. It wasn't like that.
She was in that movie, his wife.
She was in Paul Blart.
And she was on King of Queens.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, they probably needed an extra. Say, hey, you, get in the screen, get on the scene.
Yeah.
Zookeeper, was it?
She was in that one too.
Damn, she's in everything.
Paul Blart, Zookeeper, King of Queens.
How long have they been married? What, over
I don't know.
decade now, right?
I don't know.
So it's like, yeah, if I'm doing this, my
Since
wife's
2004.
10 years.
They had 3 kids.
Nice.
Hey, 10 years.
Yeah. So wow. All right.
What's his name? The 9 Inch Nail dude, Trent Reznor. His wife's Filipino also. Just another random white guy with a Filipino wife. Trent Reznor.
Do you have a lot of those just kind of...
Yeah.
Does it bug you or just...
No.
Okay, just checking.
It always surprises me. It's like, this dude has a Filipino wife? Surprising. Trent Reznor. She's a singer also. But if you 9 Inch Nails, you wouldn't think of them as, I don't know. I think of them as like really white, and then and then him and his wife have a band together, or something like Death by Angels or something, or I don't know. And there's a rapper that I know called Charlie Tuna. His wife is Filipino also. He used to be in Jurassic 5. I think you know Jurassic 5.
I know Jurassic 5. You introduced me to that group.
Yeah, the tall guy in that group. He was also in he was in that one Drew Barrymore movie. What's that Drew Barrymore movie where she's a teacher? Not a teacher. She's a
Charlie's Angel.
reporter that becomes a student.
Oh,
Who falls in love with the teacher.
First kiss. Never been kissed.
Never been kissed. Yeah.
Not that I know.
It's Trent Reznor's wife. So
Yeah. Yeah.
they're nice.
Yeah, she's hot.
Well, yes, but she's the one where she's naked. So that's
Oh, she's naked?
What? Show that one.
Oh, nice. Look at that. She's in the nude.
She's not showing nothing though.
still, you get, that's good.
Imagination.
Do you have anybody else who's married to a Filipino that
that
we want to look at?
Look, Sterno wants to obsess now. Go ahead.
No, we got something going here apparently.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that have Asian wives. I mean, I don't know if you know John Legend's wife, Tegan.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Tegan something.
Sounds
Tegan.
right. Yeah, I mean,
But she's
I saw
not.
something when they were talking about how he made.
Weren't they on the game show together? Hollywood Game Night, I think.
Maybe I didn't see
I
that
think they
one.
were, yeah. I saw that.
I mean, she's a actress, celebrity.
She's pretty busty.
Yeah. Tegan, what's her name? Tegan. There's another.
Christine Teigen.
No, it's not Christine. It's not Christine Teigen.
You're gonna dispute what he has in his hands right there, right before you?
Is it Christine Teigen? No. Chrissy.
Well,
Oh
That's
my
it.
god!
sorry,
No,
I didn't use a nickname apparently that I.
That's like saying William Cosby. I'm like, his name's not William Cosby. It's Bill. Christy Teigen.
Okay, yeah.
It's Christy Teigen.
Yeah, we gotta think that's Christy on here, but her Wikipedia entry says Christine Teigen. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Like, who's this Christine chick?
William Cosby. Who is that?
I have no idea. Doesn't sound funny at all.
Christy Teigen. She's popular.
Yeah,
Do you know Tegan Presley?
No.
Don't Google that.
Yeah.
Or Google it.
Well, I'm thinking she's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. John Legend's wife.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Tegan.
she's cool. Tegan Presley's not on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Do you know who Tegan Presley is?
I do.
Yes.
I'm very familiar with Tegan Presley
Yeah.
and her work.
Oh, she's one of those.
she's very artistic. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I think you were the one to introduce me to her a
Probably.
long time ago. I mean, she's up there in age now, man, but back in the day.
Back in the day, she was like an up-and-coming teenage chick,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess made her popular. That she was this teenage, quote, model. All right, let's do a word of
I
the
follow
day.
her on Twitter.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Tegan Presley?
Yeah, I do. She has some interesting stuff to say sometimes.
Yeah, all of those women in that
Genre.
Mhm.
they come off a lot smarter than I expect
Yeah,
sometimes.
they're people. They're people, man.
Imagine that.
With their own thoughts and opinions, man. Who knew, man?
Yeah. I mean, what's his name? Sterno, he knows about Brittany Palmer. I think Sterno's all of a sudden a Brittany Palmer fan.
Well, I was impressed that she was artistic. That
Yeah, because
did art.
she's the UFC ring girl, not
Right.
not the Filipino chick, not Ariana
Ariana,
Celeste,
Yeah.
the blonde white chick, Brittany Palmer.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she turned into this like artist who's like, if she wasn't doing a UFC ring girl, she'd probably be making money as an artist.
Hmm.
She can draw. I mean, she's one of those chicks that'll draw people's faces, and it'll look like people's faces. Because you have some people who can draw, and they try to draw something. It's like, yeah.
Sometimes people try to do abstract stuff. So I mean, I don't know.
But I think Sterling likes her more.
More, absolutely more. So
Because turns out she can draw.
some things turn people on. Drawing is one of those for me. Whoops, forgot to put art. I meant to put
What are you trying to Google?
Brittany Palmer art. I don't know, just doing a bunch of
Brittany
Palmer images.
yeah, I was doing,
Oopsie.
which wasn't a bad thing. Just wasn't what I was looking for originally.
Gee whiz, man. Yeah, this is our lives, man.
Yeah.
Let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
All right, this is the part of the podcast where we come up with a Filipino word or phrase that we want to share with you all as part of our service, where we try to educate people on the beauty of the Filipino language and our culture. But since none of us here are actual native speakers, we might get it wrong, we might not get it exactly right. So if that happens, please feel free to let us know, correct us, but don't make us feel bad, because actually we're just doing our best. Just some Filipino-American boys in Virginia. So, do any of you guys have a word of the day?
Mahirap.
Mahirap. Mahirap ang
Buhay natin.
I'm running too much in soccer. I don't know.
mahirap ang algebra
There you go. Very good.
or calculus.
Math. Addition. Mahirap na addition.
All right. Mahirap means difficult,
Difficult.
Yes.
tough, hard.
Yeah.
So let's make mahirap our
Word of the day.
Mahirap.
Mahirap.
Anything else you guys want to expound on or let the world know about?
I'm just enjoying looking at Birdie Palmer.
I believe we will win. I believe we will win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
Yikes.
And that's how you do it. Start on.
Okay.
But you didn't catch on. You didn't pick up,
I'm
man.
still looking at pictures.
He's looking at naked women.
Sorry. I was distracted.
Make sure you visit our website, www.cine-gang.com.
Or email us at thecinegang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/Sini-Gang. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is Brother Butterfly.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
Sige na.
na. I'll save.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Look for us next week, the next episode, next podcast recording session. Take care.